Okay, let's take you this hour to the Northern Cape first, where the ANC is leading in each municipality in that province, but has failed to gain an outright majority in many localities. Monique Motlok is, of course, in Kimberly, the city with the big hole and the diamonds, where the ANC hopes to take the Solplaki municipality. Monique, good afternoon. You've been there for several days. Now counting is happening. I wonder what kind of reaction you are getting from political parties here in terms of the numbers that they are beginning to see emerge, with the ANC managing to retain control of many municipalities in the Northern Cape.
Look, it's still preliminary results as they're still finalizing, the IEC is still finalizing many of those results. They're about 90% of the way there. Load shedding caused some delays last night. The officials were hoping to wrap up last night already, but due to load shedding, seeing some delays. So far, we can see that the ANC is victorious once again, although the party has experienced a slight drop in support. A little earlier this morning, I spoke to the ANC's provincial secretary here in the province, Deshi eNCA, who told me that they are still happy with the ANC's performance here in the Northern Cape, but they do realize they have a long road ahead of them. They have their work cut out for them. I asked him, what is the party going to do differently? Because we've heard from so many residents in different parts of Kimberly about their dissatisfaction with the ANC and with the lack of service delivery that residents have been experiencing. Nkanga then said from now on the road forward, there's going to be a lot more transparency, accountability from the candidates to the leaders. What's going to happen now is that leaders and ward candidates in the different municipalities are going to be involving the community in their service delivery projects, hearing from the communities on the ground what it is that needs fixing and how best to move forward. I also spoke to the DA's provincial leader in the province, Harold Maglua, a little earlier, who said that they are happy with how the DA has performed, although ahead of the elections they were urging people to vote for them as they are the only viable opposition to the ANC and they are the only party that can deliver on promises to improve service delivery. I asked Maglua whether the slight drop that the DA has also experienced, especially in remote councils like Kimberly and Kaima, where we see civic organization like the Namakwaland group taking over the DA as an official opposition in that area, whether they are looking to form coalitions, especially in the hung councils. There are several hung councils in this province, and Maglua said they're not ruling it out. They are going to be looking at discussions with civic organizations and with independent candidates if needs be in various councils where they see they're going to need that extra support. So Maglua not ruling out coalitions. He said he couldn't yet go into detail because those discussions will be taking place in the coming days. We were really hoping to speak to Newcomer, the Patriotic Alliance, that have made major inroads in this province, especially in Solplaki municipality. They haven't yet contested in a municipal election, but here they are getting about 4% of those votes of voter support here in the Solplaki municipality, clinching a couple of seats, although they would have liked to get some of those wards, but they do have a couple of PR seats, which the party is ecstatic about. And I was going to speak to the PA's mayoral candidate. Hopefully we'll catch up with him a bit later to find out how they did it, how they're feeling, what are their next plans going forward now that they have a spot on council. And from what I've heard from residents, some voters saying they're not pleased that the ANC has once again won, but they are hoping that they can stick to the promises that were made ahead of the elections. And non-voters telling us that if they should see a change in their communities in the next few years ahead of the general elections, maybe that will sway them to casting their ballots next time round.
Okay, that's a very comprehensive overview that you're giving us, the Monique Motlok. We'll have to wait and see, of course, as the counting gains momentum and is being finalized there to exactly what will the final picture look like. Thank you very much for that comprehensive update from Kimberly in the Northern Cape. Now,